Alrighty, hello ladies and gentlemen, friends and foes, 'tis I, Sandman, and welcome back to Satisfactory. Let's just get into it. It is long overdue that we continue our build. So much of it has come such a long way, and there's so much more to do. There is so much more to do. We have so much built and so much more to build. Let's get into it. So last time we were working on this fun little thing. We have some discrepancies as far as the lighting goes. I'm gonna let it slide for this one because I don't feel like redoing it, but yeah, it's there. All right, let's see, what can we do? So we know we had the trains coming in. I believe we need 2 resource types for this: iron plates and screws. All right, so let's see. I guess we need to see how many stations we have over here. So iron plates and screws. I believe iron plates will make there. So we need metal or steel plates from here. I believe all of them will be 3. So I can get down here. I believe this one is screws. So we have 3 terminal 1 for screws, and I don't think we've set up the iron plates yet. So that's something we need to do. We have a lot of steel production here that we'll also need to figure out and get routed somewhere. Might even end up just putting a train station on this side because that's what we have to work with. Can't really put one here. I could build one on top. And have it come in. Be a little bit weird because we'd have to basically erase all of this right here, but that might be worth doing, maybe. I don't know, might be easier just having it come on this side and just have it. We can take this one and shove it over and have 2 lines going that way, added on next to this. So really all we would have to do is delete everything from here on down. So we would delete all of that. That all can stay the same. That's fine right there. Let's go ahead and delete that and correct it. Although we'll probably need to move this over anyway, depending on where we put the station. I feel like having the station on the side here will probably be best. And let's see, how many outputs do we have for each of these? So we have 2 outputs on that one. 1 output on that one. That's 2 right there for that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So a 4 wide station, and we can just have it go to 1 station. That'll probably work best. So let's just grab a chunk of this, go ahead and extend it out, put our zoop mode on, if I can remember how the hell to do that. Go. And we'll start with the main station, which I believe is right there. So you start with you. And yeah, I guess we can put it right here. So this will be the main station. So that right there. Grab these guys. Have that right there. It'll probably go down further. But for now, let's start. We need 4 regular stations. Let's go ahead and grab those. We're gonna have them on this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then everything else we can delete. It is not necessary. Grab this little guy. Pull that over. I guess technically delete that one because it's going to be an end cap. Same for right there. So foundation. And this one right here. That right there. That one right there. I hear a spicy boy. Spicy boy taken care of. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Okay. We come over here. And we need to make corner. I guess that right there should do. Now, do we want this one here right on the edge? Suppose it should be okay. I don't imagine that'll be too much of an issue. Now for this right here, let's go forward 1. And then we can move that out of the way. I am tired today. I just got back from dinner, and it was very filling, to say the least. Quite a dinner. So if I am sleepy and yawny, that is why. I'm quite satisfied. All right, there's all of that. That is taken care of. Train line, we're gonna come out. We're gonna go ahead and just have it come out to there to start with. We will put a whatchamacallit over top of it. Little gate thingy. Guess we could even do that one just to keep it even. All right, for the rest of this, let's go ahead. Of course, it's not in the middle. Just has to be freaking in a weird spot. Of course it does. Okay, so instead of building from that point, what we're gonna do is build off of this point. So right here, we're gonna start right there. We're gonna grab this one. There's gonna be 1, 2, 3. All right. And what we're gonna do, this one's gonna come down. And this one's gonna come down. But that one's gonna continue. We're gonna delete that. I don't think, yeah, that's not gonna be long enough right there. So that kind of sucks. Auto save, you got me again. Oops. Put that right there. All right. I don't think it'll let me snap to fake rails, but we'll give it a try. All right, so we're gonna start with this. We're gonna move it right in line with that one, just because we know that's a set point. And then this is gonna continue on down as far as it'll let us go. And this one will go down as far as it'll let us go. All right. And then I need one of those. Whoop. And we're going to connect you. Okay, so that's not enough space. We need to go back a little bit. So let's go back 2 units. Connect that right there. Grab that. Try this again. So from right there to right there. That is happy with that. And from this one, it's gonna curve over to that one. All right, and if we get rid of that, if we just connect these two together, there we go. We get the rail that I want. That works. Okay. So we're gonna call this. We're just gonna call it Steel Station 1. For now, it's not correct, but that's what we're gonna call it. Is it getting power? It is getting power. Even though it says no power, it is getting power off the rail system. We can go ahead and go to our electrical one, put this guy right there. Connect those two, and then connect you. So now it's technically powered. We can go ahead and tell it that, or actually we'll worry about the logistics here in a second. So for over here, let's delete that. We're gonna add one more of you. And then we can add this. Actually, no. We have to add 2 more. Yeah. Okay, so 2 more. Add the little end cap on it. All right. And I'm gonna put that right there and that right there, just so it has something to connect to. Likewise on this. Let's have all those connecting points set up. Even more freaking things to do. So add 2 more here. Oh, and then I guess can do that, so that'll allow us to connect these together. And then they just go down to wherever it is the rest of these go down. Okay, so I was a little bit off. Let's undo that. Okay. Restart that real quick. And then just overbuild that just a wee bit. Just a wee bit to get it, have a little extra room to work with. So we're gonna end it right there. Just pull that down. It's right there for now. Slide that one down. All right, so we got those there. Let's see, what did I want to do with that? I'm trying to remember if... Yeah, so those don't really matter. They're straight down. I guess the main question is, where do I want to start this kind of bend happening at? So if we start them all at the same point, will it matter? I don't think it will. I think we can get away with having them all start at the same point. That will probably actually look more fluid in general, actually. Alright, so we got that there. And let's go ahead and set this one to that one right there. That one to that one. That one to that one. And you know what? We'll go ahead and make these end caps. We'll put little supports on this end. That'll look better than having them kind of weirdly spread out. All right, so we got that there. And let's go ahead and do one more right here, kind of where this branch out starts. Okay, there's that. That looks good. Those are there. That, yeah, that should be fairly supported. And this one I'll worry about when we get to that one. So yeah, all of that looks good. Looks pretty flowy and even. All that's left now is to connect these two. We need to make it match up with this one, so we'll go ahead and add one more to these. Those end at about the same spot. We'll need to make those go out just a little bit further. Not a problem. All right. Okay, there we go. So that looks pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Okay, that'll be that. Now let's go ahead and connect all of this stuff. So we need to set these all to outgoing. So they're going to load. Yep. Good. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I guess we'll do the first two something and the last two something. Question is, how do I want to separate that? So that's just going straight to that. Let's go ahead and delete that. We don't need that. Don't need that. These are going straight from the production line to there, so we can get rid of that. Okay. There's those two that aren't doing anything. All right. Go ahead and get rid of those just right off the bat. They're done. We know for a fact that we're not going to be building up. So we can set this right here. And we'll set it just slightly offset from the walls, so that way we're not interfering with any of that stuff. Okay, so we have that there. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. This does technically interfere. All right. Everything else is unscathed. Good. Got to get our corners. Okay. So we have this. We need to have some storage. And then we need to have some outputs. So here's what we'll do. Take a modular load balancer. We'll have two right there for one of them. And two right there for those two. Let's go ahead and center these because I didn't think far enough ahead to do that on my own. One right there, one right there. Now they're all centered. And these are going to kind of do some weird stuff, so we're just going to peel off that wall completely. These two are going to go there, and that one are going to go there. We just got to work that out real quick. Man, I'm freaking tired. I'm yawning non-stop. Yeah, that's how we're gonna get away with that one. Use a Mark 5 flex. Actually, we're gonna use a regular belt first, because it will bend the way we need it to. Then we can use a Mark 5 belt to upgrade. That's what we need. Alright, so we'll have those two outputs. We need two more outputs. That's there. Connect that one to that one. Let's delete that and raise it up just a bit. where I don't have to worry about it clipping with anything. Upgrade those lines. Looking good. Now all we need is some storage. I think we'll just do one container for each. That should be sufficient. And of course I put you backwards. Put both of them backwards. Nice. Let's try that again. And autosave. All right, so that's going to there. We can put, let's see, here's what we'll do. Let's see, I need logistics all the way at the bottom. We do our output overflow as per usual. Put overflow only, please. All right, and then we need a little small awesome sink. Put that right there, put that one right there. Grab the really fast belt. That's not the belt. Grab the belt, there you go. All right, and then we just need to power them. Should be easy enough. There we go. All right, now for this side. Looks like we can get away with maybe one window for each. Like 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm good with that. Or I guess we could technically do better and freaking do it right. Technically we don't even need all of this, so we can delete all that. All right. Corner that off now. Okay, so let's see. Let's try to line these up. So you're right there. I'm gonna put you right there. Right there. Looks like it's gonna kind of be in the same spot for all of them. One right there. Oh, that was a little bit high. Just a wee bit. There we go. Okay. Let me grab these guys, Mark 5 lifts. Put them on the higher one. And what height is that at? About, I'm gonna say that's 13 meters. Let's go ahead and confirm that. That's a little bit high, so let's do 12 on the next one. And let's do it on the correct one. Okay, yeah, that is the correct one. So that was 13, so let's do 12. Yeah, it's close enough, I guess. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. 12 it is. Looks like we got the angle just off a little bit. Looks like probably not on center, but one space closer to center would have been correct. That's fine. I don't care. So for this first one, let's just have it go right to it. And then for this one, let's have it come to the middle. And we'll raise it up so that it's not clipping. That's too high. Ugh. Okay. Maybe instead we should just do some lifts right off the bat. Maybe like that. And too high. Same thing on this side. No reason for it other than we can. That one goes there. Put this right here, just raise it slightly. That way it'll still go to that. All right. Those seem to be flowing nicely. Looks good. Can't complain. And as for this one, let's have it... Yeah, probably be better have the other one come next to it. That would make more sense, I think, right? Maybe even have it go up one. They're like that, they're slightly staggered. And then just, we're gonna go straight to their location. All right, there we go. Looks good. They're filling up. Happy to see it. That's slowing down just a little bit, but I don't care. Because once these fill up completely, they'll back up and life will be good. Life will be good. All right, so that's steel items taken care of. Now for the iron plates. All of you guys, we have 4 outputs so far and quite a few inputs we can use. Okay, so that comes out of that as an overflow. How do I want to tackle this? Let's go ahead and delete these. They are they're obsolete. We don't need to grab stuff from there now. Okay. 6 openings, 4 outputs so far. We're gonna add 2 more. So I guess that works out. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just put in some conveyors. Do we even want to do that? Let's see. Let's see if we can't make some wall systems for this. And that would be good. Is that level? Okay, so that one's level with that. That one's level with that. Yeah, let's just do this all the way down. That's level. That was not level. It's better. Okay, good. So there's all those. For the rest of them, those two will come right there. And same thing, we'll have that come to there. You come to there. And then up over here. Everything has a nice little equilibrium. Excellent, excellent. And then all that's left is to upgrade them to Mark Belt 5. Alright, all those are upgraded. Now to connect all this stuff. We'll make this top wall kind of what those will transfer on. We'll go ahead and just do that right there. Deal with this one. Let's have them come kind of on the middle there. That way they're not interfering with anything. And that one to there. That one to there. Let's go ahead and upgrade it before I forget about it. All right, those are ready. There's this one. Make sure it goes straight across. Yep. Looks good. Next one up will be that one. And that one. And then that one. Okay, looks pretty good. Nothing overlapping. I like it. We have room for 2 more, which will be added on once we add the top section. And then we can upgrade those. All right. Those are all set to go. Good, good, good. Oh, all right. How much of a station is that? So that's this station. This will be our iron plate station. All right. That's done. Make sure everything says load. Believe they should be by default. All right, everything's set to load. All right, and then I guess the next thing is we're gonna need reinforced iron plates, which is screws. And that we have screws set up. Now we have iron plates. We need to combine both of those to make reinforced iron plates. So where are we going to do that? Maybe over here on this side. Well, let's see, reinforced iron plates. What would that require? That's what we're making. Is that what we're making over here? Should be, I guess, I imagine. Okay, that's what we're making over here. So iron plate and screw. Got it. So maybe these first two. These first two can deal with and do that. So all that means is we need to connect them to the line. Got it. All right, if we remember correct, we need to figure out which line is what. Oh wow, so that's going to come in, which means we need to move this line over slightly. Was that even going to be possible? We're going to have some stuff in the way. We might have to start stacking stuff on top of each other. That might be the thing that we have to do. All right, so let's look at what we have to work with. So frames, or no, there we go, architecture. Let's grab this guy. Just like that. And then we're gonna go up 8 meters. Like that. Let me get the inverse of the other side. Which of course is fucking broken like that. No idea why, it just is. It just is, but that's easily fixable. We do that, and now miraculously, we can fix that. And I guess elbow would make more sense to work with, actually. Delete that, delete that. As much as I like angles, elbows technically make more sense because they're a closed circuit. So there's that. 8 meters. Like that, and then let's get the other side of the elbow. Go. And we're gonna have at least 2 to start with. And that's gonna go all the way back to at least there, to where those other 2 tracks from the oil fields come in. So like right here. This is where those will start. Alright, there's those 2. I guess we'll do it here as well. And thankfully these are just straight across, so that makes at least this initial part easy. All right, there's that, and then I guess we need to put 2 of these out here. I freaking like this song. This was the old intro song. Freaking cool, I like it. Little nostalgia. Yeah, this was the old start a stream countdown song. Until somebody tried to steal the free copyright for it and claim it as their own. So it's getting flagged on Twitch. We'll see. We'll see if it gets tagged again this time. Somebody's still trying to steal it as their own. Let's see. For right here, what I'll do, I'll put this. Let's put it right here. That should be a decent angle. All right, so that right there. 1, 2. That right there. That right there. All right, and then we can use our rail beam. That is too steep, so we need to go further back. All right. Let's go ahead and send this all the way back, because it will need to anyway. All right. And we'll just go back two more blocks. Just going to delete that one for reference so I can see how far back I need to go. All right, we can delete this. All right, let's try it again. Back here. And it will do that. Let's make sure that this right here has clearance for the train. We don't want it clipping if it doesn't have to. And it looks like it's going to just barely clear it. But it is going to clear it. Man, that is talk about tight freaking tolerances. All right, yeah, that'll work. That'll work. I mean, I guess if we really needed to, we could add one more link on this side and set it back 1, and then it truly would clear it. But I think that, you know, I don't know. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with you if you're okay with it. But shit is starting to get a little bit crazy. I will say it's getting pretty packed in here. And bring these all the way down. Let's see, how much further does that go? It goes a little bit. Go ahead and connect those. I guess I'll go ahead and turn down the music a little bit. Okay, and this to there. That's the bend. Yep. Right, there's that. We just need these guys again. Up to there. Tell you what, just putting in 2 more rails is a bit of work. A little bit more than I bargained for. It's like, oh yeah, we'll just slap 2 more rails on there, no biggie. Oh yeah, yeah, no biggie. All right, those 2 there, then they're gonna link up with those 2 there. Go ahead and get these tracks pulled all the way down. Let's see, let's make sure. Yeah, I'm starting there. So this track will come right to that point. That to that point. And then up here, same thing. So track will come. Hopefully this is long enough to make it. It is nice. I will take it. And then we should just be able to connect the ends. All right, there we go. Our freaking rail network is continuing to get increasingly insanely bigger. Oh man. I mean, it makes sense too though. Like this is gonna be a pretty mega factory, so all these rail lines coming in will make sense. And you know, the more I think about it, it's like, yeah, we could have, you know, belt lines that look cool and are circuitry kind of like this. You know what? Belt lines aren't as cool as trains. That's all I got to say. Belt lines ain't trains. So we doing trains. All right. So that one's set up. That one's set up. They are primed to go. Yep, that one's still feeding stuff. That one's still feeding. Wow, they're actually still filling it. That's quite impressive. Are they set up for anything? They're just taking it. They're just fucking taking it. All right. Oh, hey. There's no station between there. Okay. So that's something we're gonna have to consider. I believe on this end it's gonna be screws. Nope, upstairs is screws. What the fuck are you? Rods? It's a lot of rods. Although that makes sense. Rods and plates on the same train. I can fuck with that. Alright. We'll worry about rods later because we don't need them for anything just yet. We just need to make note that it's going to be 4 carts of rods and 3 carts of plates. That's actually kind of backwards to what we need, but that'll work, I guess. We can't put this one here because it would connect these 2 stations. And this one's all the copper stuff. Damn. So we're gonna, I guess, yeah, we'll just remember that iron plate station is plates and rods. 4 and 3. 4 and 3. Where are you going? You're going down, down and out. You come out this way. And then, oh, hang on a second. There's no split off. Is there an entrance in the back of that? There is. And that goes right here. Okay, that's, oh no. That complicates things. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So what end is that train gonna come from, I guess is the question. Looks like it's gonna come this way. So the train's gonna go this way. And it's gonna return on this rail. Continue along, so it's gonna be on this outer rail. It's gonna come down on this inner rail. That's a lot of rails to jump. A lot of rails to jump. Boy, oof. I already see the logistical like so down on here on the end. So that's what, that's rail I need to start naming these rails and like kind of knowing which one's which. So this is rail 3 and that's rail 4, 5, 6. I mean, technically down here there's more, but that's a sub rail that's never going to get used. Basically, we're going to jump from rail 3 to rail 6 all the way down here. Oh yeah. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. So we need to flip these. We need to get both of these rails flip-flopped with that one, which we actually can do pretty easily. Not too worried about getting those flipped once autosave is done doing its thing. All right, so needs to happen back here. Like right here. And we need to cross over without crossing over, if that makes any sense. So what we'll do, what we can do, we're gonna sink this down like 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe not even that many. 3 should be good. Okay, and then we'll delete that and all of this. Probably back to about here. We'll delete that one because I need, let's see, we're gonna put you right there and then right here, just so I know that you'll go where I need you to. Okay, delete those. Go ahead and put that right there. What happened here? Why are you all acting weird? That was weird. Not sure why they look like that. Yes. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. Go ahead and slide that across. Those. You're gonna go down like that. Good. And then you two are going to slither on over to there like you would normally. Now here's the challenging part. I need this to cross over, so actually let's see if we can't get it to go over maybe like there, because that'll kind of be middle ground. And we'll do this just to test it, just to make sure that the angle actually works and doesn't clip with anything. There's that. And it needs to go right here. Does that clip? Absolutely it does. Wowee, it does. Okay, delete that. All right, here's what we'll do. We're gonna do like a full flip, a full turnsy wornsy. Put this right here. It's gonna go across like normal. We do everything way down here. We can go ahead and just get rid of all that. We need this to go down. So right here. Let's see, how many spaces should it take? Probably 6. So we'll count out 6 to there. Put this in here real quick as a temporary thing. Go 1, 2, 3. Put that right there. Just temporary. That'll go right there. Cross the way like that. Grab that. Too steep. Okay, so maybe we did need to go one more. Delete that. Put that there. That there. Delete that. Delete that. Hopefully just one more will do it. Don't want to concede too much space to it. There we go. Okay, so it takes 7. That's fine. All right, and then it needs to cross over under here, so crossover shouldn't take too many. Let's see, let's count it out on this side. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 is right there. That's gonna be pretty tight, so we might have to push it further back. Let's call it like right here, maybe even right here. Let's see if it'll do it right there. Just test this. 1 2 3, one right there. Clear those. Got it down the middle. That's fine though. Right, put that right there. Copy you. Find my edge. Please work. Nah, I didn't figure it would. All right, let's just throw it back 2 whole steps. That was pretty close. That was pretty tight. Okay, there we go. That works. So from here we just need 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Grab that. Bring it on down. Right there. Okay, looks good. So there we go. So there's our little switch. We'll just flip-flop sides like that, and now those 2 rails will be right next to each other. They'll be rails 3 and 4. And we come over here, and 3 and 4 still next to each other. Those 2 go up. That's fine. Okay, cool. So now we get to do the fun part of getting these 2 rails from right here to this top station here. Let's see, it was if the train's going that way, train comes this way, it's going to come down here, and it is going to come to this station, and so it needs to be 3 long and then 4 long. The back cars need to be 4 long. Got it. Okay, let's go ahead and expand it. Expand the station. Quite a bit, actually. It's going to require quite a bit. Okay, so right here is 4. And actually, wait. Let me think about that real quick. Were those stations were connected, right? Yes. Okay. Okay. Good. That's all I needed to know. So 3 and 4. goes in. There's 4 and 1, 2, 3, and then we can use a station right there like that. That's all we need. There's everything. And these will all be set to unload. Okay, so those are all set up. Then what was it we needed? Plates and screws? Yeah. Okay, so plates will be part of this assembly. Let's go ahead and set up the train. Oh no. Okay, no, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. We can make this work. So we have a train engine here, or locomotive here. And we'll have the carts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. And we'll just need a train on the end so that way it can travel back and forth. And we'll just let all of these accept everything. So if we get mixed together, that's fine. And then it's just we'll belt everything down together and sort it on the back end. Because they are going to get flip-flopped. They won't be the same as the stations back at the factory. But that's fine because we can deal with that. All right, so now we just have to connect the lines. We have to connect these two. These two lines need to come down to here. They're going to split off as well. So let's see. Do that like that. Just to have the train track. Let's see, where's this one? That'll go to there, and let's go ahead and grab the I-rail beam. Go ahead and just connect that to there. So that way it's nice and flush. And then we need to split it. So what's the proper way to split it in half? How have I been doing? I've been using the foundations. What trick have I been using to do that? Has it been that? What was it? That, and then one on each side? Maybe? I think that's been it. Because they should meet in the middle, I believe. We put, that's not right. There we go. So that one right there and that one right there. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's how we've been doing it. Okay, and then just delete back like 2. Maybe one less than that. And then we'll probably need to build forward one more. I don't know if those will split properly. They might. We'll see. We'll see if they split across the way properly. Alright, got that. Grab that rail. One goes there. One goes there. There's the split. Okay. So now we just got to get it over there. I think if we go up a little bit, maybe. We go 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll kind of get us close. Maybe even 2 more. 7. That's pretty close. And we just need to go. Let's go 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should reach. I feel like that should reach. That right there. That right there. Go ahead and delete all that. All right. Good, that fits nicely. And autosave. Take a minute to hydrate up. Good water. All right. That works, so we'll go ahead and put this one here. Connect those two. Looks good. It's a little steep, but I think that'll work. And then probably a little S bend over that way a little bit, maybe even come up some more. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go down like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and maybe forward just a couple more. 1, 2, 3. Like right there. See what that looks like. It's quite a that is quite an aggressive S bend. Or not even aggressive. It's a long S bend. I think that'll work just fine. Let's see. Yeah, that looks good. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's start building these out as well. Let's just have them come out to like right here. And like from here, they can just connect to there. All right, let's go ahead and put some more supports in. There. All right. This one will go right there. And then these should span across. Yep. Whew. Loud. All right, there we go. So now those lines are connected. Let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and just tell the train what to do. We'll call this let's call this plate screw station 2. So plate screw depot. And then the timetable, we'll call this plate screw train. Just because that's easy to remember. Okay, so now for the timetable, iron plate station and plate screw depot. At the iron plate station, we're going to load iron plates and screws. Wait, no, got that wrong. It's iron plates and rods. That's right. Iron plates, iron rods. One unload has been completed, or wait for 15 seconds. That's fine. Plate screw depot. Even though I had that wrong, it's going to unload the iron plates and unload the rods. Save changes, turn on self-driving, and away we go. Let's just see what way it does go, and then we'll go ahead and start placing down restrictors. Okay, good. It stays on the right side. That's really awesome, actually. I mean, it makes sense because that's the way that's where it's gonna go. But it's just nice to see that it's gonna go where we want it to. Very exciting. It's been a minute since we rode a train, so let's go ahead and let's ride the long line down. This will be the very first delivery from our tier 1 to our I guess tier 2 to our tier 3 factory. Very excited. The first delivery ever to happen. Into the tunnel. Braking up there. Make sure everything looks like where it's supposed to be. Okay, looks good. Should start grabbing all of these. Well, at least all of these. There's no rods going to that yet. Looks good. It's grabbing everything it should. All right. Drops them off, and then away we go. Okay, so that's interesting. It's choosing to go this way instead. I don't like that, because that completely messes everything up. You know what? Actually, I know why I did that. Turn off self-driving. We're gonna go ahead and come over here. We need to delete this train. That's why that happened. Okay. That's exactly why that happened. All right, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna come back here, turn self-driving back on. It's gonna go back to that station again. But yeah, so that is, yeah. Okay, yeah, we need it to only go one direction. Although that is going to be a problem at the other station. And not a horrible problem. We're just going to have to make it loop around. Alright, so it's already hit that station. It's going to head out. It's going to come down here. Let's make sure that the... Okay, yeah, so it's still going to that station. I just want to make sure that it's going where it needs to go. It's the main concern. Cutting it nice and tight. I like it. Alright, so now we're on the adjacent track. All that traffic won't be affected, so that's good. We can have multiple trains on it running non-stop back and forth, and they won't stop each other, except for waiting at the stations. I think on this one, with how many cars there are, probably 2 to maximum 3 trains on this line should be all we need. And once it gets to this station, it's going to error out. It's going to say it can't get to its destination, and that's just because we're going to have to, where it merges right here, we're going to have to make it loop around and come to that at some point. All right, so it has arrived. Going to grab those. Good, good, good. So far, so good. And I just want to make sure that it's going to say, hey, I can't get to my destination. If it says that, then we know we've set it up at least properly, and we'll have to fix the rest of it. So, boom, station unreachable. Okay, good, good. So it is working correctly. We just need to make a loop around. It might behoove us to build a dedicated loop area. So like maybe like right here, this portion, we're just gonna go ahead and say like this right here for the entire train stations, the second and then probably the first floor too. The first floor is gonna have to kind of do something similar from like out all the way there, which I guess if that's the case, then yeah, this will just come out like that. I don't even really need that much technically. We're just gonna put it there to have it there. And we got that there. Could be interesting. Okay, so first things first, we need to figure out our curve. So from right here to there, it's like about right there. Should be the curve. But right there down will be our line. We might even consolidate some of that. We'll have maybe some lines merge with each other. Potentially, not guaranteed, but potentially. And in fact, what I also might do is have like that, and then the rest of it be suspended. So we'll use the special rails, the red rails, through this section, just to keep the factory as open aired as possible. Let's get rid of all of that. All right, so that right there, and then can't remember if there's a distance limit. Nope, doesn't look like it. So there we go. Those will do that. And then I'm going to take, let's see, how can I do this? You know, I'm just gonna leave it for now. I don't care. So that goes across. We're gonna need another turn. I'm just gonna use this to figure out that initial curve. We'll do a 32 meter left. So right there, that's my 32 meter. We'll grab the support. All others can be based off of that. We can go ahead and kill that. And then we just need the regular beam. The beam. All right, up until that point, we'll throw in another one of these guys. And then another 32 left. All right, and then another one of these. And that basically has us looking in the direction we need to go. Get rid of you, put you right there. Okay. Back it off just a little bit. Grab that, put that right there. Delete this and this. Delete that. Delete that. I guess no. Technically, that can stay. That should be fine. We'll find out here in a second. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put some track right here on you. If we need to move you back some, we can. So that one's right there. That one's right there. It is too tight. It doesn't like it. So let's move it back to there. Let's see if it's cool with that. Yeah, it should be. I mean, that's pretty far back. I could be counting and like know for sure where I need to put it. Auto save. Got me again. Ugh. Okay, so from right there to there. Oh, you still don't like it. Really don't like that angle. Okay, so maybe let's see if we kill that and then it just goes straight from that. Yeah, it'll do that. Okay, so it's just too much of a bend in general. I'm okay with that. I'd prefer to have a thingamabob, but that should be fine. That should be fine. Okay. Go ahead and build up the rest of this. Get it connected. Make sure it runs. Does a full loop. And then we're pretty much good. I think we'll end it there. Not as long as most of our Satisfactory streams, but I am honestly dead tired. And I didn't even know if I'd make it this far. But we did, so that's something. Hopefully next time I'll be able to get a little bit more of the factory automation done. All right, so if we come over here and hit this train, it should start going. There we go. Boom, baby. Fucking got it. Hell yeah. Freaking love that. All right, we go up the hill. We'll have an empty load, so that incline shouldn't matter. Alright, so far so good. Pulling into the place. We're gonna grab 3 more containers. Got them. All right, picked up the load and it's moving on, so that's good. That's really good. It'll go through the whole circuit. we're pretty much good to go from here. I don't think I need to follow it, but I mean, hey, we're on the train, so might as well follow it all the way down. It's pretty good. You know, actually, we'll honk the horn a couple more times, and then we're gonna jump out and follow it all the way down. We're just gonna kind of watch it come through the way. This looks pretty cool. Freaking nice. Let's see if I can get into photo mode fast enough to do a cool picture. That's an alright picture. I guess it would have been better at the other plant. Or maybe in here. We can get one in here. The main factory. As it's swinging by, we'll wait for it to load or unload and come by. A really good close-up of the front car. Or engine technically. We're gonna use technical terms. Might as well be correct. See. Can't see the animation from this distance. I think it's just gonna wait for the 15 seconds because the station should be full. Alright, here it comes. Let it come in and boop. Yeah, it could have been better, but you know, whatever. We can get it again on this side. Yeah, this one will be better. Alright, there we go. So we got some pictures. We can use that for a screenshot or thumbnail. But yeah, I think that's all I got in me to do. That's a good bit though. That's the first train line going to the mega factory. And all we need to do now is screws, which we're pretty close to being able to do anyway. Let's see, so that'll go that way. Now, are they coming in and out on the same, so they need to be front and back? See, that might be an issue. Unless... No, yeah, that's definitely going to be an issue. Definitely going to be an issue. We're going to have to figure out a way to manipulate that. It's going to want to take the shortest path possible. I think that's kind of what they default to. Unless I put another station just randomly somewhere along the track line that forces it to take a specific route. Yeah, we've kind of screwed ourselves with this design. Because we're gonna need it to loop around. And we can't really do that here because all this stuff's in the way. I mean, technically we could. If we cleared out just a little bit of this, we can make it loop, come around, and then rejoin in here where that one is. We can make that work. So I'm going to go ahead and delete these as a marker that that's something we want to do. But we'll do that another time. In fact, we'll go ahead and delete these. We'll do it 3 probably. That should be sufficient to do that loop. But yeah, now that I'm looking at some of the stuff, now that we're actually finally getting these lines running, I'm like looking at them and thinking like, oh hey, you know, that's actually not gonna work. So I guess it's a good thing we're looking at them now and not later. Yeah, so that should work fine right there. And I guess maybe a 32 right there. I'm not sure exactly where the curve's gonna go. That's pretty wide. It's very wide. How shallow can I make you curve? You'll curve right there. So that's a pretty tight turn. And then I guess let's just do this to get it, kind of feel it out. So if we start from here and we go to, where's the closest? So right there looks like the closest we can get it. Yeah, that's the closest angle. That's the tightest angle we can get in on it. Let's delete all this. Okay. And let's see, actually grab that. Is that on anything directly? Not really. Huh. Okay, I know what we can do. Here's what we'll do. Grab the X support, throw it in like... Really? Okay, maybe not the X support. We'll do the beam. Have a little bit more control with that. That's about center. Okay. That right there. Grab our track. Throw it in. Grab the rail track. We're gonna put this one right here to start with. And delete that one. That one in. See, it doesn't like it. The rail track and the regular track have two different angles that they can do. It's kind of annoying. So what if we did it like what, that one was right there, so maybe to right there, or what do I need? So okay, I can just do that then, I guess, and it should that should snap to it, right? Go fuck yourself. God. So freaking picky. Alright, so what if I put it back here? It's probably gonna like complain about the angle. Yeah, it doesn't like that. It's angled like that. So what if I pre-stage it like right here? So it'll be flush. It'll be a nice flush angle. Ah, you're so picky. I hate you. Why you gotta be picky like that? I want to go to bed. All I want. Let me go to bed. You gotta be... You know what? Fuck you. Just fuck you. Alright, let's see. We're gonna do that to there. We're gonna put this right here as a placeholder. We're going to put this right here as a placeholder. That might work. This might work. Okay, maybe one back. So that right there. Grab you, grab. I fucking hate you. Like, you have got to be shitting me. What if we go back one more? about now? Because like now we're just fucking cutting into this shit at this point. Stupid angle. Okay, so that'll work right there. I'm going to get rid of those. These are gonna need to move down some. Probably one more. We'll probably get away with that. That's there. Grab you, and of course you don't like it still. I'll just say screw it and just have it go straight down and then turn. Just that's going to interfere with the factory. That's going to go there in the future. This is annoying. This right here is annoying. So if we get rid of that, you know, let's say screw it. Let's just have whatever we need to have. That right there is its turn angle. All right, then from there we can do that, and then it won't interfere with anything. And then from there we can get rid of that one and just kind of have this. It's gonna clip in through there. So like there's that. This is an empty space though, so not totally noticeable. It's noticeable, but not totally. If that makes any sense. Yeah, there's no real way to get around that, so unless we just go straight rail. We'll figure something out for that to make it look good, but for now that's basically what it's going to have to be. It needs a loop, because I forgot that doing it that way just won't fucking work. We'll find a way to make it better, make it look pretty. I guess we could go ahead and put down a train for that. Let's see, so 1 train, 3 cars. Sounds like something that you shouldn't search online. Alright, so we got 1 there. Freight cars, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and these are all screws, right? Yep, 3 levels, 3 lines of screws. I'll have a couple of trains running those. Alright, so that's at least set up. We've gone twice as long as than I was expecting to. So I'd say that's a good spot. We've made some progress. It doesn't seem like we did a whole lot, but we did. We've gotten quite a bit of progress set up for prepping the factory for things that we're going to need to do. Let's go ahead and save the game. Get that over with. Fiery boy, hey, how's it going? First time chatting. Thanks for swinging by. I apologize. We're wrapping up, but if you're here and you'd like to just real quick get a snapshot of what we've done. Good. Hey, thanks for the follow. Let me jump down here real quick. I think I can catch the train before it leaves. If I'm fast. I think it just came in. Nope, we absolutely missed it. Let's see, is it coming out this end? Nope, that's that train. So that means it's still all the way down here. We'll ride it. We spent like almost 2 hours on these lines, but we're making it happen. So basically, what we accomplished today was getting the first line of logistics going from our assemblers over here, our processor plant, mainly iron plates and rods. And this train is going to be bringing them to the next factory that's going to be making all the other fun stuff. So more than again 12 hours. It is on. We do have some cheaty stuff on right now, so we definitely got a little bit more done than we normally would on just the regular no cheaty modes. But yeah, and like a lot of these train lines kind of existed already. We just finally got everything connected and running and got them going the way they need to go. But yeah, I guess I'll give you a quick tour of the world. That's probably more fitting. So everything starts out on these mega miner platforms. They have just tons and tons of resources that they're mining. This is our iron mine. That's a copper mine. Up on the mountain we have limestone and quick wire that's going to be produced, and they just all mine and smelt those raw resources. This guy right here is our steel plant. We have kind of one super cell of it running right now. We don't have a huge amount of demand for steel for now. We will, but for now we don't. This is all we need. But it's pretty compact. The previous iteration of the steel plant was way more unorganized, so that was a nice input. The miners, that was also part of a mod setup, so it basically allows me to place nodes, so that's pretty cheaty. But I kind of just wanted everything centralized for the basic stuff. I wanted to make massive factories for all the other stuff, and so I just wanted everything in kind of one place starting out. On this, my YouTube playthrough, I think I actually lost my save because it's on my old computer, so the YouTube playthrough is going to be just straight Satisfactory, no mods, but this one's just kind of me having a little bit more fun, a little bit more relaxed. This mega structure here in the middle is actually ground zero. This was our original factory, like when I started playing the game, streaming it, and it's remained here. Everything used to be inside of it, and then we kind of needed more space, so I removed everything from the factory, but all the manufacturers will eventually return to here. This will be where all the final space elevator components are made. And then over here we have some coal mines, a power plant with its water, coal power, gas power, train depot for the fuel for the gas. And if you follow these lines down here, they go to our oil fields where we're making all that stuff. We're making plastic and fuel right now, along with those byproducts from those processes that will eventually turn into other things as well. But for now, that's kind of what we're rocking with. And I think I had one more thing that I was establishing. Yeah, over here. I forgot what it was. I think it was coal. I want to say it's coal, just if we need it, because you're always needing more coal. And of course, there's our Fixmas area. We didn't finish it, and we'll wait until next year, or I guess the end of this year, to continue it. But it's very colorful, very festive. Got all kinds of crazy stuff in here. All the colors. And then if I don't get stuck, there we go. We come out here. We've got all the trees, mining that stuff, and then like getting further into it as the factories expanded, we made more and more stuff. Very modular. I try to keep the Fixmas stuff very modular. Which one? I've seen Kibitz's Fixmas factory. His was pretty neat. Not the biggest thing he's built, but pretty big. Lantern Drew's, I'll have to check theirs out. I haven't seen their stuff. This one was pretty modest. It didn't have a whole lot, just kind of the bare minimum to progress through it. But yeah, I think that basically does it. And then of course there's the main factory where we're gonna have all of our assemblers. That's where all this stuff's gonna start going. We have the initial setup for reinforced iron plates, I believe. So they're very compacted into there, all squeezed together, all their needs and wants. And these stations will supply the whole factory. They only made gifts in blue past Unreal Engine 4 save limit. That is very doable. I will say, ever since they added the blueprints maker, that has been a huge revolution. Like outside of everything else, that has made life so much easier, just because of how fast we can build mega factories now with that. But yeah, and then kind of a road system I've started the idea for. I don't know how much I'll incorporate it, but you know, it's just another little bit of aesthetic more than anything. I haven't used trucks really at all. I probably should. But trains are just kind of, I'm geeking out over it. Ever since we unlocked them, I'm like, yep, we're gonna use trains for everything, even if belts would be easier. 3 million PM was at max. That's pretty crazy. Well, that's true. The factory carts are the unspoken OGs that, yeah, because they don't require any fuel. This is very true, and it's also just hilarious to see them driving around. Very true. All right, well, I apologize you're catching it right here at the end. I am tired. Had a big meal, and I'm starting to feel the knot off. But I appreciate you coming by and subscribing, or not subscribing, following. Means a lot. So thank you. And actually, I guess you'll have your name in the titles. We already saved, but we'll go ahead and save again. Do that real quick, and then let's go ahead and once it finishes, yeah, it's doing its thing. We'll go ahead and we'll hit up the end of the stream. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, friends and foes, we got our new minion, Fiery Boy 69. See, 69, you're already my best friend. Your name's freaking awesome. I love it. But yeah, thank you for the follow. I'm probably hopefully going to be streaming a little bit more consistently. I got a little bit more free time than usual. I'm also I've strapped down and I've started my playthrough of Atomic Heart on my YouTube channel, so that's kind of where my main time is dedicated right now. In my off time, I'm doing that playthrough. So if Atomic Heart's a game that would interest you, definitely go check that out. It's I'm enjoying it. It's a really fun game so far. But yeah, thanks for coming by. If you're watching this video later on the YouTube, leave a like on it and comment down below what you thought, what you think, what you'd like, and consider subscribing if you haven't already, so you see whenever we upload another video. And more than anything, just thanks for watching. Atomic Heart, yeah, it's like post Cold War, futuristic, kind of Fallout almost feel, robot apocalypse. It's pretty great. It's pretty crazy. It's set in the Soviet Union. So it's pretty cool. Definitely check it out. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.